You asked me to figure out where this video was recorded, so I did. Hi, I'm Jose Monkey, and I find people who ask to be found. Guys, I'm excited about this one. See if you can figure out why before I reveal it. So what can we see? This video starts with the person holding up a Find Me sign that they made using their iPad. So points for creativity. Also, I guess in 2023, it's far more likely that somebody would have a tablet or a smartphone available to make a sign like this, and not like paper and pen. Also, I suspect not a lot of people have a printer available to make one of these signs, but this person appears to be riding a bus. We can see a blue road sign at the very start, but it's far too blurry to read. As the bus approaches this left turn here, we can see some signs up ahead, but they're facing the wrong way for us to read them. We also have what appear to be highway signs, but once again, too far away to really make out the details. I also noticed that there's a reflection in the window of this bus that shows another sign, and that appears to be showing the names of nearby cities or towns. But once again, I was having trouble making it out. As the bus turns left, we get a good look at this intersection here, and I noticed that there was this concrete median in the middle of it. Shortly after that, we get yet another sign reflected in the window. And this one is a park and ride sign. And then the video ends as the bus pulls into a parking lot, which I assume is the park and ride that we saw the sign for. Also, when I went back and rewatched the video, I noticed that one of the oncoming cars has a very distinctive green license plate on the front. Could it be that this is Vermont, the only state in which I have not yet found someone? Thinking that might be the case, I zoomed in on those difficult to read highway signs, and I was thinking that the bottom one might be a Vermont highway sign. So I figured I should start looking for park and ride locations in Vermont. I brought up a map from the Vermont Agency of Transportation that showed me where park and ride locations were, and that was sort of helpful, although it was a little bit of a pain in the neck to look at that and then switch over to Google Maps to zoom in and check things out. So after a while, I just went to Google Maps and searched for park and ride locations there. And there were kind of a lot of them, but I figured that I could narrow it down by looking for park and ride locations that were just off of a highway. And I also should be looking for one that was very close to an intersection where it was kind of a T intersection where we had a concrete median in the middle. From the viewpoint of the person who was on the bus, the turn would be a left turn, and the park and ride would be shortly after that, also on the left. So I looked around for locations that would match that description. And after about 30 minutes of looking, I spotted this location. That looked like it could be a match. So I went in for a closer look. And guys, that was it. You were on a bus arriving at the Dog River Park and Ride in Montpelier, Vermont. Guys, I got Google Street View photos of everything. I found that blurry blue sign from the start, the sign that listed the nearby cities, the signs that were facing the wrong way for us to read them, the left turn with the concrete median, that park and ride sign that we saw in the reflection, and the park and ride lot itself where the video ended. I also went back and checked those highway signs that were hard to read, and it was for US 2 and Vermont 12. From what I can see in the video, this is the route that you traveled while recording. Okay, it's time to check which previous location was closest to this one. In this case, it was episode 238 in Port Henry, New York. That's about 45 miles or 72 kilometers from this spot. Well, I did it, guys. I found a location in every US state. I guess I can just pack it in at this point. Nothing left to do. Okay, just kidding, there's plenty to do. By the way, I'm pretty sure I have at least one or two other Vermont videos on my list right now, so I'm sorry if your video didn't get to be my very first Vermont video, but keep watching, hopefully I'll get to them soon. Guys, please like and share. Check out the map of all the places I've found for you so far. While you're on my site, maybe go check out my store if you're into that sort of thing. And if anybody else wants me to find them, record a video where you say, "Find me, Jose Monkey," or something like that on camera, or hold up a sign that says something similar. And don't forget to tag me in a comment on that video.